Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show how you can connect your Microsoft Office 365 account to desktop Outlook. So if in your PC, if you have Microsoft 365 version, desktop version in your PC, or if you have Microsoft Office version 2019 or above, you can connect with your Office 365 account with the desktop Outlook. So Microsoft did not support 2013 or 2016 to connect. So it support only 2019 or above version. Or if you have the Microsoft Business Standard or Business Premium version that comes with the desktop version of Outlook, then you can connect with easily. So in my experience, what I found that still Microsoft 365 account is very straightforward and easy to connect with the desktop Outlook, but still we have faced some issues to connect with certain PCs. So in my experience, I'm sharing you some methods to connect with Office 365 account with your desktop Outlook. So if one method failed, then you can try it another one. So I'm giving you all the options that I actually encounter in my professional life and how to solve it. So I'm just sharing you in here. So first method is from the control panel. So this one is very straightforward. What you have to do is to go to your control panel. You look for the mail option. You click on the profile, give it a profile name. Since I have a profile in my computer, I'm just creating a new one. And what you have to do, you need to just type your email ID and give the password in here. Click on next and it will connect. So I will not showing the full method in here, just you can follow this and then it will connect. So give the password twice and click on next, it will connect. So this is the one way to connect your Microsoft account. So the second one is from the Outlook application. So when you first click on the Outlook, it will look for the account and it will connect. So most of the time the second method, I mean this one is work very perfectly. So since I have a account in here, so I'm going to show you that if you want to keep your old profile and wants to connect with a new profile, because sometimes what you have to do is to take the backup from your old profile. So what you have to do, you use this second method, give it a profile name and then click on cancel in here. So I want to create the profile, click on OK. So the profile is created, select the new profile, apply and OK. So now click on the Outlook. So once you click on the Outlook, it will look for the account. Then what you have to do, you need to just give your account ID, click on connect, and then it will look for the your Office 365 account and it will connect. Okay, so this is a very effective method. If you have a previous account that been used in your Office 365, I mean most of the time this method works when if you want to do the migration from one provider to another provider. I mean like if you're using Zimra or Office Google in your email with the same email, then if it is very efficient to use this method to connect your out Office 365, it will work very well. And it will most of the time, I mean in my experience, if you are failed to connect with Outlook by using method 1, so if you using the method 2, I think most of the time, like 90% time, I will find it success to connect with Office 365 account. Just give the password and click on sign in, then it will sign. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the full method. You just it will be a very easy, convenient way to connect. So this one is actually I recommended the second method. So if this method failed, or if you find in trouble to connect with this method, you can try on the third one. So third one is, what you need to do, you need to configure the OneDrive first. So when you need to configure the OneDrive, let's say if I have the OneDrive in here, I click on settings, I just connect with the OneDrive just in here. because in my case I have already OneDrive is prepared. I already use the OneDrive. So in users, when you try to a new user, if you don't have the OneDrive account, just go there, set the account first in here. So once you set the OneDrive account, let's say I'm just using this to show you. So what it will do is that when you try to connect any Microsoft services, it's just not just for OneDrive. It is for if you connect with Teams or any other services. Because I don't give the Teams, because sometimes you do not have the license for the Teams in our country, and Microsoft Business Basic or Business Standard with no Teams is more popular than using the Teams one. So if but OneDrive is common for every packages in Microsoft, whether you have the Teams version or no Teams version. OneDrive is available for all. So once this option came, you click on yes. Then what it will do is that it will connect with your account. Okay, so it will connect with your work and school account. Okay, so let me connect with my work and school account. Okay, uh, okay, yes, access work or school account. So in here, what you will do, it will connect your work and school account. So once you have connect your work and school account in here, so then it will very easy, very easy for you to just once is done, it's the connection is done. So what you have to do, you just go to Outlook and see it will be connected automatically. So you don't have to do much of the things. It will connect automatically. And I found this method very effective if the first one and second one is failed, because most of the time these two method gonna solve like 80-90% issues. 90% time it will be work, but for those 10%, so then you need to go on an extra effort. You can do this and configure with the same PC. So this is the third method. Now I'm going to show you the fourth method, which is a registry add. So usually I don't recommend to do this to add the registry, but if you failed with this version, this all these first, second, and third method, then for the final method, what you have to do is you can add the registry. What it will do is that most of the time, being doing this first, second, or third method, if it's still not connected, that it might somehow problem with the office account, office version that of this PC, that might previous office version is there, and it most probably an auto discovered issue. So I have found a solution numerous amount of time by adding this auto discover record. What you have to do, you need to go to this address. You can just channel in here, channel just in here, or you can just copy the from here. So make sure that your office version is 16.0, or sometimes it could be like 15.0. So it depends on your Outlook version. So in auto discover, you just create a new dword32 value, and you put this 2 option. Okay, and then the value would be 1. So like something like this, you need to copy this one. So first you need to rename this, give the record, click on 1, click on OK. So do this for the second record. It will be dword32, enter, give 1, OK, and then give it a restart of your PC, and then try again to connect with the Outlook. So I found this very effective way. So it will exclude the HTTP to root domain and exclude the explicit Office 365 endpoint. So I found this very very effective to connect with your Outlook. So if all this method failed, so let's say method 1, method 2, method 3 and method 4, all this method failed, then what you have to do is, sometimes most of the time that I found from our IT community, that they actually give the clean OS. So before you do actually clean OS, you just clean the office. So OS, we don't want to give a new OS. New OS means, it's a very very last step. Everything failed, then you have to go for the new OS. But what I recommend is, don't do just OS. First first clean up the office. So previously I have shown you that how you can completely uninstall office from the PC. So first uninstall the office packages completely, give a restart, and then install the office version, obviously office 2019 or above, or if you have licensed version, then use the Office 365 one, install it, and then it will uh, using the first method or second method, it will connect very very fast, no issues. So it will connect automatically and very easily. So that's it for today. I think this video will found helpful for you if you are an IT person. So thank you for today.